Welcome to our channel. We are a full-time travelling family of 3 who have been on the road for over 2 years working as we go. We have ridden around mountains and climbed them, swum with seals and been chased by crocodiles, slipped through the mud and gone underground. We have stayed in sites with million-dollar views, found incredible pink lakes and taken the roads less travelled. Thanks for joining us on our journey. We are Trippin Around Oz.
Ready? Alright, hello everyone.
Hello?
Hello, welcome to a new episode. Well, I'm pretty sure it will be because we are now going somewhere very exciting. We have a little bit to catch up on because we haven't filmed in about 2 weeks over Christmas. Okay, so we have left, where did we leave? Coffin Bay today.
Yeah.
And we've just dropped by Port Lincoln to grab a few things. And one of those items is we had to stop by ARB because our compressor hoses were faulty.
Yeah,
I guess you could say.
No, they're not even faulty, it's just perished over time, and yeah, they are leaking air a little bit.
Yeah, and so we called them and they said bring them in and we'll have a look. So anyway, we came in this morning. They were so patient helping to find our receipt in their computer system because we didn't have them.
I told them the wrong year.
Yeah, Dion sent them on a wild goose chase. Anyway, we got the dates off our bank statements and they found our receipts and then they put the warranty claim through within the hour.
Yeah, within the hour they called us and said full replacement and
yeah,
no questions asked really.
So yeah, 10 out of 10 stars. That's made our life easy. Because at first he said, oh, you know, how long are you in town? And we were just like, for an hour, a couple hours, not long. And yeah, they pushed it through and we've just gone and picked up our new hoses. So yeah, very, very happy with that service.
It makes life so much easy.
Oh yeah. So yeah, now we're just going to finish off our shopping and then we're heading to Point Gibbon for the next 2 nights. So that should be nice. Now it's 2:15. It's a 2-hour drive from here. We haven't had lunch, we're not finished shopping, so we're going to get there like super late.
Yeah.
So I'm glad we've got a site booked.
It is what it is.
But yeah, anyway, we'll see you when we get to Port Gibbon. So we are back in Whyalla. It's been what, 18 months?
No, really more than that.
It's been a while.
Yes.
Anyway, you come to Whyalla because there's resident dolphins that come down to the jetty. They follow the boats in and anyway.
Yeah.
Last time we were here, the weather was so bad that we couldn't barely walk up the jetty. The wind was terrible. We're calling it. It's windy and freezing. And we're going.
And it was like that yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday was terrible. So today's not too bad. So we've come down to see the dolphins, but we've just realised it's Sunday and there probably won't be that many boats coming in. So
it's the weekend, so there should be people out fishing, but it's just windy.
Yeah, and it's still pretty bad. I'm hoping you can hear us. So we still might not see the dolphins, and we literally are staying here just so I can see them. So...
Mind you, we saw a pod of probably about 10 or more dolphins while we were in Venus Bay.
Yeah, we did. That was awesome.
And Jess wasn't happy enough with that.
Well, I just want to see them up closer. So anyway, it was pretty cool. The idea was though, we were going to put our boat in, try and hide that wind a bit. We were going to put the boat in and come and float around and find the dolphins that way, but it's too windy.
Yeah.
So yeah, love that. Love that for me, that every time we come here it's too bloody windy to see the dolphins. But we're going to go for a walk and just see, you never know.
And if not, we'll come back next lap.
Yep. When Mum and Dad were here a couple of months ago, they were like, oh, the weather was amazing. And I'm just like, twice we've been here and twice it's been like stupidly windy. Also, I paid extra to be on a foreshore site at the caravan park. And it's so windy, they've put us on a site that's like surrounded by a fence, so you can barely even see the water anyway.
Yeah, they've got wind blocks up for the sites that are very exposed to the ocean.
Yeah, so I feel a bit jibbed. Anyway, we'll see if we can find these dolphins.
Yes.
Okay, so we are leaving, where are we? Whyalla today. So we didn't end up getting to see any of the dolphins. The wind has kept up the whole time we've been here, so no one's really taking boats out, and the dolphins follow the boats in. So anyway, I just thought I'd show you quickly before we leave our waterfront site that is ruined with all the fencing because of the wind. So that's this side. And then we come around here. See if you were sitting in your chair, you actually can't really see the water. Just showing everyone our waterfront site that is ruined by the fences.
It's not ruined. As long as you can't see over them, they're fine.
If you sit down though, you can't see anything.
No, sitting on your chair is pointless.
So if you were, the sites I was looking at just had without the fences, an open view like that. Anyway, that's alright, it is what it is. So it's raining, so we are sort of hurrying to pack up.
Yes.
And now we're going to drive 4 hours to Adelaide.
Gonna stay in St Kilda, I think it's called.
Yeah, St Kilda is it's $12 a night. You stay in a car park essentially, but it's cheap.
It does have the biggest playground in South Australia.
Yeah.
Might be bigger than just in South Australia, but it's huge.
Huge. And Dion can do some crabbing there.
If it's not raining.
And
I might get wet.
Yeah, and we'll do that just to get a few supplies before we head to Warley.
Yes.
Let's go.
So today we are in St Kilda in South Australia. St Kilda Bay, whatever it is. And out on the water in the bay, trying to catch some blue swimmer crabs. Two on that one. That's pretty good. Blue swimmers. So in South Australia, blue swimmers have to be 11 centimetres from the inside of the biggest spine to the inside of the biggest spine. Not legal. That's no fun. But hey, at least we're getting crabs. They may not be legal, but we are getting them. One female, no eggs. That's female. See how the tail goes up and around wide? That is the shape of a female. A male is just a straight point, kind of that sort of size. But not what I want. Ooh, that's a good size one. That's a nice dark purple. They're normally the full size males. That's what you want. This fella is look backwards, backhand for you. Well in, he probably feels it like. Oh no, there's one in there. It's not the dark purple, but it's still decent size, well, so. Yeah, he's legal. About 11 and a half. Yeah, 11 and a half, maybe 12. Back here, could be another one. If not, we'll move it to the next spot. So bait of choice today, local advice is whiting heads. That's 4 keepers in 30 minutes. It's not awesome, but I'll take it with 3 pots. I'm surprised if you're not, but let's check. Grab it. You're impressive, aren't you? Yeah, well in. Keeper is a keeper. Really hard to see because it's just gone 7 o'clock and the sun isn't quite up, so you're not quite getting the shadows and light patches from the sand because there isn't really enough light coming into the water yet. So one of the keys with finding blue swimmers if you're dropping pots, if you can see the water, is you'll see sandy patches and then it'll be ringed by seaweed. If you can drop it in those sandy patches, you will find blue swimmers. At least 12, maybe 13. Yeah, I'd say almost 13. Definitely a keeper. Yeah, pretty full. Not soft. Makes 6. need the bigger nets because you can have these ones up to a diameter of a metre. I don't think these are the metre ones, I think these are like 800. So the extra width would just give you a better chance of getting crabs in them. Half the problem is they sit on the edge of the net and they just reach in and try and grab it. That's not illegal. Firm.
This year we spent 2 weeks at Warley Beach in South Australia, which is actually a free camp directly on the beach, which we love. It's our second time here. Unfortunately, it's now been closed for camping, which is pretty sad. So the first week we were there on our own, and you always meet amazing people at Warley, so you're never sort of on your own. And the second week our friends Belle, Slade and Aubrey came down and we spent Christmas with them. We pretty much had amazing weather every day, only a few days that was windy. So we just relaxed the whole time. We didn't even pick the camera up. We only put the drone up because the water looks so beautiful. But yeah, we're just having a rest for our next destination, which is over New Year's, and you'll see that very soon.
We are now going somewhere very exciting. But Hudson, where are we going today?
Kangaroo Island.
Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm so excited, but I can't even wait.
All right, so we're just waiting in line for the ferry to arrive. So we're just getting some snacks. We'll go wait in the terminal, and then Dad can drive it onto the boat.
Yeah, and then while Dad drives it onto the boat, we can just walk on it instead of using more effort and drive it on.
Okay. All right, we'll see you there.
How come I see cars on it?
This is cars. How do you think the van's going to get on?
They're blowing their gun.
Alright, so Dion's got to reverse the big caravan onto the boat because it's only one way on, one way off. Oh man, look how dirty those solar panels are. Holy moly. Perfect, look at that, what a good job he did.
This is the road into Antechamber Bay, and it looks real sketchy, but it's actually not too bad.
Yeah, it's a bit sketchy when you got 3.5 tonne pushing behind you.
Pushing you down the hill. Yeah.
Well, we came down here in low range first gear and it was still pushing us.
Yeah, that wasn't too fun.
No.
But it's alright. It had me second guessing whether I'd booked the correct camp or not.
Hello everybody.
Hi.
Good morning.
So, as you saw yesterday, we made our way over to Kangaroo Island. We got here, at 7 p.m. last night?
Yeah, about then.
Yeah, so our boat didn't leave till 6, which was a bit annoying, but that's how it is. So we're camped up at Antechamber Bay Campground, which is, 20 minutes from the ferry?
Yes.
Yeah, so not far. It's just a little council campground.
Mhm.
I think it cost us $18 a night. So very reasonable. So we went to the visitor information. They were really, really helpful. We've got a heap of items that I didn't have on my list, which was nice. And today we're just hanging around Pennyshore, checking out all the local attractions.
Yeah, gonna do the sculpture trail.
Which is where we are.
Look for a few spots for some good fishing.
Yep.
And I got no idea what else.
Just check out some beaches. A lot of the more exciting attractions are on the other side of the island, so we'll get to those in a few days. But it is, what, 2 days before New Year's?
Yes.
So we're just chilling out and checking it out. But yeah, the weather's not crash hot today, is it?
Oh, I wouldn't say it's bad. It's not raining. It's a little overcast.
There's no rain forecast the whole time we're on the island, so fingers crossed, because we're going to be going to see the seals and all sorts of things, and it's very much outdoors here. So
yes.
Anyway, let's go check out this sculpture trail. Around 1920, Ellie Clark built a recreational bridge that spanned this ravine. The exact location is unknown. 100 years later, the community has honoured him by constructing a new bridge. So there you go. So now which way is the sculpture trail? Is it this way or do you go along the bridge?
I can keep following the trail.
Alright.
Let's go straight and then...
Come on, Jess.
How do we get there?
Keep following the trail.
Ugh.
Yeah, that construction equipment kind of reminds me of it.
Yeah, they're fixing the, what's it called, the terminal up for the boats.
Yeah.
Otherwise it's a pretty view.
Yeah, that's what I mean. If you were just to sit here and just a rock wall.
It's a type of eagle.
I think it looks kind of like a penguin, but with a more curved beak.
Yeah, it could be a penguin.
It says it's a grounded guardian, like a white-bellied sea eagle. It's a boobook owl. That's my favourite so far.
Because an owl.
Yeah.
Like face and arms of a rabbit.
Yeah, it
It's a
could be.
rabbit orchid. And then we've got, what's here? Corbus. Spider orchid. And a spiral-leaved sun orchid. And there's more down here, I think.
Yeah, there's so many. There's 4,
Oh, more flowers.
5, 6, 7, 8. It's 8. 9.
Green comb spider.
That one and that one and that one and that
Pink
one, that one.
fairy orchid. Yeah, we definitely came the wrong way.
Yeah, all the names facing the island.
Yeah. Alright, so this one is a nest that was made by the community, and it says you can add your own piece to it. So there you go, Hudson, you're part of the sculpture community. You think that made it look better?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Does that mean he's an artist now?
Oh, I think it meets he's maybe an apprentice artist.
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
I did see a wallaby just jump past.
Man,
Just went through
Hudson, how many wallabies have we seen since we've done this trail?
2.
At least 2. Maybe a few more. Alright, let's go. These were done by school kids to represent all the birds that potentially were lost in the fires. It's a red-eyed waffle seed. Alright, we finished the sculpture trail. What did you think of that?
It was a long walk.
It was a really long walk, and it wasn't a circuit. There was all these bits and you couldn't see it all if you walked in a circuit.
Yeah, you had to backtrack and do loops in here and there.
It was interesting. Anyway, then we went down to the beach and had some lunch, so that was really nice.
Yeah, we got to watch the barge come in.
Yeah, a few times. And then we took the visitor centre's recommendation. We've come down to, what's it called? Clifford's Honey Farm. Apparently their honey ice cream is really good. But that was the shittest road to get here on.
In saying that, that's probably the second road we've been on Kangaroo Island, and 2 out of 3 roads is dirt roads with corrugations.
It's mostly dirt roads over here, but there were some really bad corrugations. So anyway, hopefully the honey's good. We also drove 30 minutes one way to get the ice cream. So
yeah, we could have just stopped in town and
IGA. Anyway, we're supporting local, right?
That's it.
Anyway, we'll see how it is. What'd you get?
Ice cream at Kangaroo Island.
Yeah, it's honey ice cream, hey?
Mm-hmm.
What do you reckon?
I agree, it does taste like it's just cream with some honey mixed in.
It's good. We also got some, what did I get? Purple flowered Marley honey, which was my favourite. And the lady assures us we can take it to Tassie, so that's good. And Dion got honeycomb, which is standard.
Yes.
Yeah. So they had a really cool little self-guided tour with lots of information. And yeah. My turn?